The world of technology is changing rapidly, and we're all trying to keep up with those changes. But no one is keeping pace with evolving technology better than students.
As the tech landscape becomes more diverse, teachers are diversifying their teaching methods so students are prepared for whatever technology the future may hold. Local 5's Robin Oginye took a look at how schools in Northeast Wisconsin are keeping up with the times.
Like the students in our Wisconsin classrooms, the amount of technology present continues to multiply. And the best part about this technology is it can take students from the classroom and put them on the other side of the globe.
Mandela's going to be from South Africa, which...
Whether they're learning about world leaders...
Does it rain like that a lot in Singapore?
...or blogging about weather near the equator, students as young as 6 years old are using technology to learn. And they have a team behind them to do so. Teachers like Stephanie are called technology coaches.
I live this life. I design lessons. I'm with students. I'm not just someone outside of the classroom, so it's a really great role for me. I love what I do and being able to do both of them.
Stephanie says she's seen some high-tech changes to the classroom since she began teaching at Appleton West 5 years ago.
The class looked a lot like what I went to high school like, which is really sad, back in the late 90s. So the classrooms looked the same. We used a lot of the same technology. You'd go to computer labs and you would use it for those purposes on those days. And then we had the referendum.
And that $6.4 million referendum brought many changes to the Appleton School District. $1.1 million went to classroom LCD projectors, cameras, and computer speakers. $2.8 million ensured every classroom had proper Wi-Fi. And $2.5 million was spent on 7,500 Chromebooks, which are in the hands of every Appleton high school and middle school student and almost every elementary school student. Not to mention, the district has 11 technology coaches.
This year I've been focusing a lot on computer science.
But over in Denmark, Amanda Couch is an army of one. She's the district's only tech integrator, and the position is only a year old.
As the position continues, is to continue bringing more and more and more of those kinds of opportunities so that when the students, have the opportunity to step out into the world, they've already been using that technology and experiencing it in ways that helps them have that wider perspective and maybe bring some bigger ideas to their minds.
Even in a district as small as Denmark, it's a brave new tech world. Students are filming and editing their own commercials, blogging with students from Singapore, and video chatting with peers in Kansas. So how did this smaller district bring this much tech to their classrooms? Denmark's referendum last year totaled $14.9 million. $300,000 went to tech education equipment, but it's made an impact. I asked one of our area's bigger districts who would have a more difficult time implementing technology based on size and money.
There are times when it's easier to implement something in a smaller school district versus a district that has 3 different high schools and 4 different middle schools. And so it really causes us to have a stronger network of support out in those buildings that a smaller district may not have. But our issues are very similar between a smaller district and our district.
Though dollars may not be a hurdle, teachers are still finding creative ways for their students to be tech savvy outside the classroom.
Now, because everything is digital in so many different ways, I can assign stuff. There's many links that are out there to websites. There's YouTube videos. I make my own YouTube videos a lot of times of me teaching things and assign that for homework so that in class we can actually do activities.
And this new way of learning is what keeps students engaged.
If I'm at home, I can FaceTime someone instead of having to go over to someone's house, and I think it's really great. And you can connect with more people than you would normally not be able to.
Is it 45? No.
One of the things we saw happen today with the students speaking with another class about a mystery number. Could they do that in person? Absolutely. And would it be valuable? Absolutely. But the engagement piece of talking to another class in another state, and where is that on the map, that adds in a special piece to it, but yet it's still kind of that same best practice of teaching.
So no matter how big or small the school, those best practices will evolve with technology. Reporting in Appleton and Denmark, Robin Oginye, Local